So to kind of facilitate our discussion tomorrow, I wanted to go through the slides that I'm going to present and then some of the key messaging within those slides. So let's first go down here. Have our task management cloud, the safe harbor, and then I'm going to do introductions, and then I'll talk about task management. And I'll talk about some of the challenges, both at the individual and the organization level around task management. And then discuss our capabilities really in context of those challenges, and then do a summary, and then we'll go on to the demo. So I talk about complexity. It's about really on multiple levels. One being from an individual level, trying to determine really what should they be working on, what the status is of the tasks that they've been assigned, what coworkers are working on it, where are they, whether they're how their updates, and what have they shared among those tasks. And it's difficult because again, there's multiple stakeholders involved. It can be a manager, it can be a project manager, it can be a coworker. It can be multiple people providing you and assigning you tasks, and those come many different forms. From email to text to phone calls, to instant messaging. You get a lot of different sources. And, as an individual, you need to figure out, again, what you should be working on and kind of coordinating with the entire organization. The other challenge, of course, is from an organizational standpoint, having everyone really pointed in the right direction, that everyone knows what they should be working on, what the status is, and really you have good coordination between resources in your organization. And thirdly is being able, from an enterprise aspect, to be able to look over your organization and be able to figure out where we are, in terms of our tasks, what's been assigned, what hasn't been assigned, what the status of those are, and really be able to get good insight. And that's the solution I'm addressed today. Really addresses. Our task management solution really addresses being able to manage all your work, whatever the source, whether it's something on a project or a program, or it's maybe some of your own individual tasks that you have your own kind of to-do list, or it can be someone administrative. Really, one place for all your work. To be able to collaborate with your coworkers, to be able to have a task, have multiple people working on, and being able to collaborate that in multiple ways. Being able to share documents and update documents, to have social embedded with that task, and have discussions around it. Also, be able to do progress, to be able to be able to update your progress real time. So it's not a situation where at the end of the week and we're trying to figure out and couple together multiple people's status reports to try to figure out where we're at. We've got one place, one enterprise repository with all of our tasks and what those status are. And again, any work, anytime, anywhere, that you should be able to have a handheld, a tablet, whatever it would be, and be able to do your work, update your statuses, and know what you're working on. One thing to know is this is a modern application. So our task management solution is modern in the sense that it's complete. It's got BI embedded into it. So within the application itself, you've got the ability to build objects, dashboards, to be able to do reporting, to be doing analytics, even to do predictive analytics if you'd like. It can meet a lot of those. You also have the ability to take those analytics and embed those into the application itself in terms of process. Very easily change this application, the look, the feel, what you see in terms of fields, the label. Connected through multiple different devices. It's all HTML5. So you have the ability to connect, to wherever you'd want. Again, tasks all in one place. Not just tasks, but a task may have multiple sources. That task may have deliverables associated with it. This task may have issues, so we've raised an issue related to this task. Then we have action items related to the task. So there's multiple dimensionality and multiple objects to be able to track your tasks and to be able to collaborate. So we've got embedded social, so you have the ability to make changes and make updates using social. Got the ability, again, to be able to look at your tasks from multiple dimensions, by type, by date, by person, by project, by priority. Because you have all those tasks in one place, you've got the ability to view it in multiple ways. Okay. Very easy to be able to create a task and be able to track progress and to be able to have one place with all your tasks are. Collaborate. We've got social, as you can see, embedded into it. So here I've got a task. I've got a social discussion around it. That discussion could be multiple things. It could be, being able to do a narrative discussion or being able to attach documents. Very easy to do annotation, variants, to have multiple people involved in the social dialogue, to have people following that dialogue, right? So it's very easy. Again, you're not having to depend on, if I want to know what the status is, where we are in the document. I don't have to go through multiple emails. I don't have to track through multiple, call people and try to figure out where we're at. It's all embedded within the application, and it's all within the context of the task itself. Right? You've got the ability to annotate. So here we've pulled up a document. You've got the ability to open, make changes, make comments, to be able to highlight things and to be able to point things out in one place for all of your documents associated with your tasking and all the annotation with that. Real-time progress. It's interesting. You've got multiple ways to be able to track progress. It could be start and finish date. Actual dates. You could do it by hours, by time, by assignments. You can just have one box that says, mark it complete. So it's very easy, and there's a lot of ways for you to express where you are and track your progress. In one form, you can do actual, remaining, you can do percent complete, you can start and do your finish date. A lot of flexibility in how you actually do it. And again, here's a team member dashboard, and we'll show you this during the demo, where I can sign in and I can look at all the progress. So I've got one place to examine the progress of all of my tasks. You can do view only. So, it's nice that you don't have to worry about, maybe there's some people that aren't updating tasks. They're not creating tasks. They're really only in the consumption of this information. Very easy to create view-only plans. You also have, if you prefer, a task can sit by itself. A task can also be a part of a project. So you can really go to, I've got a project. With that project, I've got work breakdown structures, dependencies, Gantt charts, start, finish, deliverables, resources. Very nice to be able to manage it. And again, we have mobile. So we have our own mobile deployed applications. And that, so rather than signing in, you can do it on your iPhone, your iPad, all the features, functionality, and being able to update your tasks, your progress, add tests. Again, this is all HTML5, so it's Android and smartphone. And to kind of summarize, manage all your work from an individual level, all your work from an organization, and being able to coordinate that and work between people. Allows you really to socially collaborate, work anywhere, and work more efficiently. And from this point, we'll go into the demo.